The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Corvallis, Reser Stadium, home of the Oregon State Beavers. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, squaring off with another team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Ballack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Beavers will get us started with the opening kickoff. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Washington State's offense will have the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their...
There he goes! And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The Cougars just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Washington State going back to work on first down. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give out of the gun. Spins away from the defense. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Wazoo! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the Oregon State Beavers offense has the ball for the first time. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Right on the money. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Rushes on him. And the third down pass is incomplete. The Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch called for and made. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got a man. It's Bates. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Tight end now in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Looking for a productive play on first down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference. Defense.
They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. They want to throw it. Touchdown, Cougars! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Number 11, Hall in the end zone.
Up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Got his man down the middle. Just outside the red zone. If they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22.
3rd down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes him, gets another first down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The RPO, it's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. The Beavers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Now it's 2nd and goal. Makes the grab on the left. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
14, Oregon State, 7.
Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Motion from the wide receiver. Power football with the run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The play action fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
Washington State, 14, Oregon State, 7.
They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a 1st down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
That's reeled in. It's Bates. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. They'll move the wide receiver. Just keeps slinging it. It's on target and complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. He makes a grab. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cougars.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So an 82-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Trying to get the corner. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Unleashes one. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Beavers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going for the big play. He's got it on the outside. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Makes his man miss. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
First down for the offense.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Going for 6. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really...
Turning it on! And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to swing it on second down. He's going to take off. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. To the air on second down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
It is so beautiful when I get you behind the sticks in guaranteed passing situations, because guess what? I don't have to fire off and play run. I'm going and getting the quarterback and getting him on the ground. That's what defensive linemen live for.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the catch. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Beavers will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Plows through the defense. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pulls it in. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. And the Cougars line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
3rd down.
Looking to take a shot. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. From the shotgun, the inside give.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man down the middle. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. Working that left side now. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Beavers will have it 1st and 10. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Back open in the middle. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Punt is on its way. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis. And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Reser Stadium.
Washington State ready to boot it away to start the 3rd quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Running into the open space. Past the sticks and still on his feet. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They're going to ride this running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. And the Beavers line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Gets it past the marker. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fakes the grab. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Washington State sends out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Handoff from the gun. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Akbar. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Beavers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Breaks into the open. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. He's got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. Going for the marker on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Pulled and fired complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. They go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Walters. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll leave it with him. Picks up the first down. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The pull and throw off the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll try to start this final period by putting a 3-spot on the board. Right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Right on target this time. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Tyree. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. And the Beavers are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact.
Hold offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he's dragged down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. He uncorks one deep. Pulls it in down the sideline. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Beavers getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Beavers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. A designed run for the quarterback. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the offense about to dial up its 10th play of this drive. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon State.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Setting up the screen. He gets in there for the two-point conversion, and now we have a two-possession game. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Caught in the backfield. It's Walters. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got enough for the first. Oh, he's got some space. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Now the play fake. Using the quick game. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. How about this methodical, soul-crushing drive? They've already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock as they snap it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
With the catch, it's Akbar. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
And this defense is perfectly fine with that. When you're up a couple possessions, you want everything in front of you. You want that clock to tick, make sound tackles, and don't give up big plays.
And the Beavers will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Plucks it out of the air.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
The Beavers with the 1st and 10.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
Snagged in the middle. It's Akbar. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Looking to throw again. Into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Lets it fly. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Beaver! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So a drive there of 82 yards. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
22.
Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Walters. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Cougars come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. Got enough space. Touchdown, Washington State. Once he got some room, it was over.
Number 5.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Oregon State, 22.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll start this drive firing. Catch in the middle, it's Akbar. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. The Beavers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's got the tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a little off. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a knee. I'm sure they would have liked to have locked up a bowl trip much earlier in the season, but in this particular case, what does bowl eligibility mean for the offseason?
Well, it means 15 extra practices at the bowl game to develop young players. Getting to a bowl game helps your recruiting. It's going to help in the portal, and all of a sudden people are going to get a lot more excited for what's coming next season, David.
Yeah, and I think this squad, I don't think they're excited about the practices necessarily, but a lot of these seniors that have been around, man, they get another dance. They get a chance to play another football game, make some more memories with their boys, so this is a big win today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.